after staying at Woolladi for 2 nights, we left on the 29th of June. We headed all the way back up the Great Northern Highway until we could start the Gibb River Road, where we stopped in at Questro for what was going to be 2 nights, but we ended up staying 3 because there's so much to do. Just a little water crossing on the way out of the national park. Blue, green and orange is just so impressive. Turning onto the Gibb River Road. Oh, everybody's taking pictures of the sign, so we might give it a miss.
Give it a miss.
Yeah, there's like 5 vans lined up there. It's been a bit of a long day in the car. We left Woolladi campground at about 7:45. We've stopped 2 or 3 times and it's almost 1:30. And we're still about, how many did that say?
50 k's.
That was to Questro Township. It had something else under it.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
So who knows how long we're spending in the car today. But we haven't had a long day like this for a while, and we shouldn't have one again for at least a week, so we'll be alright.
Yep.
How long till the road turns to dirt?
I think it's past Questro now.
Great. I was a bit car sick this morning coming out of Purnululu National Park. It's a bit too bumpy and we were stuck behind some people going a bit slow, which just made it worse. We're up nice and early this morning. It's about 7:05 and we left maybe 10 minutes ago to come out to Questro Gorge and Moonshine Gorge. They're both separate walks. We should be coming up to a bit of a deep water crossing shortly. So what's everyone saying? 80 centimetres?
Yeah.
We should be fine. We've got a snorkel. Oh, here we are.
Yep.
I was hoping to watch somebody else go through, but
I don't think that's going to happen.
no, it's a
I
bit
am just going to pull in here and see something.
suspense. What are you seeing?
The front number plate.
Oh, he's checking the front number
Cable
plate.
tie around it.
Apparently he put a cable tie around it so that the water doesn't bend it up or break it off. We'll see if that's successful. I don't normally get nervous with water crossings, but I don't really want to get stuck in this one. There's actually a lot of warnings about saltwater crocodiles around Questro.
Up that bow.
Got a nice little wave there. That wasn't too bad.
Too low and we were fine.
I thought it was going to be a bit higher. Everybody was saying up over the bonnet or halfway
I think
up
maybe
the door, but it didn't even reach the wheel arch.
Well, I put a marker on Hugo's side of the car, so I'm going to see if it did get up to that 80 centimetres where it said a lot of water on here.
Yeah, I can hear all the water.
None in the car so far.
That's good. Don't want water in the car.
it did wash off my marker.
Okay.
So it's exactly what they said it was.
Okay.
Any water on your side?
Nah.
And none in you guys.
Awesome. Ryan just asked me ever so kindly to get out and take a photo of how long it is. So he's going to get a video instead. Maybe a photo. See how I feel. It's pretty decent. We're about half a kilometre in, and there's already creek crossing. I won't be able to video as I go across because I've got long pants on and I don't want them wet, so they're going to be wet. They're going to have to be zipped off, I think. I made it through the first creek crossing. There's another two apparently. Ryan was just admiring the roots of this tree, but then we stopped to have a look at the rest of the view. It's a bit of a funny day again. Feels like it's going to rain. It's nice for hiking. So we definitely underestimated this hike. It's stunning though. Line's off that way. It's very rocky. Markers are just far enough away that you have to really pay attention to where the next one is. It's not too bad. Worthwhile when you remember to look up and take it all in. Just came out to this little section. Such a surprising view, it's amazing. Now we've got to get across here somehow. Just come up through a little saddle. This is the view we get. You guys asleep? As usual. Second walk of the day is Questro Gorge. We haven't decided if we're going the whole way or just to the halfway pool. See how we feel when we get there, but it's only 10 to 10, so we've got time. This isn't the halfway pool, but it's beautiful. Deep and clear, be great for a swim. So much to see, really slows you down. We just had to wade through about waist deep water, so pants are wet, feet are wet but drying in our shoes. I'll try and video it on the way back, but there was a lot of people there right now. So that was the halfway pool we went through, and now we're heading up onto Questro Gorge. Well, the end of the walk anyway. We made it to the pool at the end. Just putting our feet in. Okay, it's a waterfall. How's that? Yeah, good. Pretty good. Yeah, isn't it? A bit challenging in places, but not too bad.
It's not, I don't think it was that bad. You took up an hour?
Yeah, about an hour. Just navigating the rocks, and it's pretty busy, so all the people too. It's worth it, definitely.
Hey Hugo, who's that? Hugo. Who's that?
bit of a splash. Hugo's latest game is playing with the rocks and throwing them, so that's fun. Just waiting for one to land on his toe. He's having a ball here. Oh, Hugo, that is a big rock.
Oh, be careful, mate.
Just on our way down this little waterfall face. Ryan's got it. It's much easier coming up. There's the waterfalls. Still on our way back down. There's one of the pools over there. It's just beautiful. So lovely. Hiking backpack's gone across. Oh, I forgot to lift my shirt up this time. Little waterfall there. That's the crack we had to climb up. Just a bit more obvious how deep that water was. You can probably see the water line there on me. Ryan took his shirt off, and now it's just about a K or so back out. Pretty easy. Flat now, mostly. We're on to our third gorge walk of the day, Amalia Gorge. We worked out that we've already done about 13 Ks, and this is another 3.5. Hugo and I are already gorged out, but Ryan promised this is the last one for the day. I'm still wet from about here down, including, let's have a look, one of my shoes that fell in a puddle. So I've got one dry foot and one completely wet foot, and we're starting a 3.5 K hike. But that's what makes it fun. Wet sock, wet pants. It's what makes a nice hot shower at the end of the day extra rewarding. Not even a kilometre into this one yet. There's a little waterfall I can hear under the rock. Oh no, it's over there. This one's pretty stunning too, actually. We just came from over this way, and there was a chain to hold on to get around the rock ledge. But it's not been too hard so far. Made it to Amalia Gorge. Probably only took us half an hour, hey?
No, I didn't pause, but yeah.
Hugo's just dipping his feet in. Oh, and his butt.
No, mate.
He'll be right.
Oh no, it's the whole lot. That's your second nappy.
This was a pretty easy walk.
Yeah.
Someone we were talking to in the car park said 2.5 hours return easy like the sign says, but I don't think so. And we got here just as...
watch it, and we were just talking to that guy and his wife. So it says 40 minutes.
Yeah, easy. And yeah, people left just as we got here, so we got it all to ourselves, just for a nice little sit down. We'll have a snack and then head on out to get dry. And warm, because it's overcast. It's actually a bit cold today. Oopsie.
Good save.
Oh my goodness, get your feet together. Is there a helicopter?
Yeah.
Up there, yeah. The view is just stunning. We may even get to see Ryan slip into this big pool. Definitely not though. There's a little waterfall trickling out. Back to the little rocky bit with the chain. I won't be able to video me going through because I definitely need both hands. Easy. It's, oh, what's the date? I don't have my watch on.
Isn't it the 1st?
Oh, the 1st of July.
Is it? Yep.
Yep. And we're nice and early start today again to do Emma Gorge, and then we might do a swim at Zebedee Hot Springs after, depending on what time we finish this, because we're stuck behind some people that are walking slower than us but won't let us pass.
No.
So we've stopped to take a little video. This is a little bit of view that we've stopped to have a look at and cool our tempers. Made it to the end. Ended up having to ask to overtake those people, but whatever. Oh, and you can see all the water sprinkling out from the leaves.
Did you want to put his feet in?
Yeah, might put mine in. Oh, that's beautiful. And now I'm hot enough, I probably could have gone for a swim, but we'll put our feet in instead, I think. There we go. Hugo's putting his feet in. Close. That rock's wet too.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, he wants a rock. Just give him a rock.
Yeah, have this rock.
All the wind is blowing the water out of the fans.
Hey Hugo, your feet cold, mate?
It's a bit chilly.
I think you already videoed up there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Hugo.
Just come to check out the little thermal, where the thermal springs come out of. It's very nice and warm here, and somebody has built their own little spa, which is pretty clever. And it's also a nice different view of the falls. You guys enjoying the warm more than the cold, of course. Lovely. Nice, isn't it? Yeah. Now we're on our way back out. So the sign for this one said 3.2 k's, but it didn't say return like the others, but it actually is only 3.2 return. Took us half an hour in, a little bit of a swim, and then we're all done. Nice little slip. Just massive chunks of rock though. Hugo likes the bouncing. Is that fun, Hugo?
How you feel?
Yeah. I think he's become too accustomed to the rocky paths.
Yeah.
We're back on the hot springs tour. This is Zebedee Springs. It's very warm, and we've just come up a little bit. There's a bigger pool down the bottom, but this one was free, so we got the little waterfall to ourselves, which is super nice. And Hugo's liking the warm water and finally being able to have a swim. Just come up to the bar for a drink. pretty easy day today.
Only one gorge.
One gorge instead of 3. It was only 3.2 k's return, and then we had that swim at the springs, and then just did the checks on the suspension on the trailer, and you checked the car, and we did some washing. Hugo had a nap, and we just chilled this afternoon. Now we're having a drink before we go back and cook dinner, because we had a pizza here last night, which was really good.